So what are we going to talk about today? Is going to be the 3 pillars I used to build one of the most successful companies we have. And this playbook is for you to use for your own and maybe succeed as well as I did. It's going to be divided into 3 different pillars: structure, scaling environment, and AI. So how to build a lean organization that enables us for rapid decisions and sustainable scaling. For media buyers, how to test and go from 0 to $500,000 daily ad spend. We did that, you know. Future-proofing, how to future-proofing your business with aligning with big tech companies' AI systems. So let's start with the structure. This is the structure we use, which is an extremely lean approach for our company. It's divided into 3 different departments. The manager oversees the budget, strategy, and lead distribution between media buyers during the day. The media buyers are grouped into small teams of 3 to 5 people. And the support team, which is me, my business partner in Brooklyn, are helping them to succeed during the day. We have a tech ops that's efficient for the setup, and we have finance for cash flow. That's very important. Okay, what do the managers do during the day? They have to ensure compliance for media buyer and performance. They adjust the spending in real time based on performance. And they do the major budget decisions during the day within minutes. When we need to scale a campaign from, I don't know, $10,000 a day to $100,000 a day, they're the ones pointing finger at media buyers with the best ROI and make that call. Any shift between media buyers, between verticals for maximizing ROI. What does that mean is that if they have a very skilled individual in another team doing auto insurance and they need that guy for home improvement, they're just gonna pick that brain and switch. How is the media buying team set up? We have small group of individuals, 3 to 5 people, and they all organized by verticals and traffic source expertise. If we have Google guys and we have Facebook guys, TikTok is not a thing because that shit goes down every single day. Then we have what's called a dynamic resource allocation. It's an adaptable team structure that enables us to be very lean, fast, and quick in decisions. It maximizes the efficiency, really. The creative autonomy is very important. Our guys can develop angles, test creatives, and optimize landing pages with the supervision of the manager. Because if you're not compliant, it's gonna get bad. So the manager needs to approve and ensure the quality and the compliance of all daily work our media buyers do. What does the media buyer do? He has 5 core responsibilities. Number 1 is the creative development of his daily job, tasks. He develops new campaign angles, test and iterate creatives, optimize landing pages, and adapt based on ROI and performance during the day. Campaign management, how they structure the campaigns. They do usually 3 to 5 creatives per ad set. We're gonna dive into that later. Performance targeting, how and what they use as a metric to decide when they scale the campaigns. The traffic source mastery is extremely important because every single day, traffic sources update their policies. They need to stay ahead of the game. We have usually Fridays for that. We do meetups, Zoom calls, meetings. Every Friday, our company has a group call where we analyze and make choices about what's going on within our company. And then we have the scaling coordination between managers and media buyers. Let's go to scaling. This is the most important piece of puzzle within our company for sure. This is where we take testing campaigns to scaling campaigns while maintaining ROIs. real-time decisions are extremely crucial and important. I'm not a big believer into waiting for data to adapt. We need to make those decisions much, much faster and actually try to understand if we're set on the right path. Because if you want to scale from $50,000 a day to $500,000 a day, you have no time to waste. You can't do that. You need to get the right expertise, the right maturity. This is the template we give to new media buyers joining our company. This is how we go from testing to scaling. This is what we use to test. Like, we have juniors joining our company. They cannot understand how to scale to $100,000 a day. So we need to teach them that very, very easily. So we get the lead payout multiplied by 10 and the number of ad sets within a CBO, and then you get the budget we need to test inside the CBO. Simple math. It's going to be $600. If we have 5 ad sets with whatever creatives we have within it, multiplied. But we're not waiting days for it to be successful. When you have so much data within your ad account structure, you name it, you need to take those decisions much sooner than you're going to get updates within the Meta dashboard. So what we do is isolating winners within the first few metrics, with the CTR, CPL, whatever, and that's when the big winners are popping out. So we have a clear threshold of 200% ROI target within the testing framework. Whenever that happens, we isolate that. And this is how we do it. We consider a campaign ready for scaling when the ad set creative combination is over 200%. And how we do that is by pulling the creative out. We launch 2 new campaigns, sometimes 3, but I'm not going to talk about that here. It's much more longer topic. We separate 2 campaigns, cost cap and bid cap, with the accelerated structure. So we're going to do $500 cost cap per day and $1,000 bid cap per day. What's going to happen is that you will have to monitor the performance right within minutes of when the bid cap is going to pop. The cost cap is going to take a much longer approach to understand if it's successful and if it's going to scale, but the bid cap is actually where you're going to do most of the money. OK, so how do we scale, though? Every single one of you, when they come up to scaling, they will just dupe the ad within the same account or the campaign. They will dupe everything within a new account. The error is that you're going to compete against yourself. So what you want to do is have different assets. You will want to have a different fan page, a different ad account, a different domain, a different personal profile to launch. Otherwise, you will not be competing against others. You need to be your own competitor. This is different than scaling the same campaign within another ad account. It's going to give you fresh data, different audience, and you're going to pull from different clusters. And this is how we do it. We separate ad accounts, domains, fan pages, and pixels. Also profiles sometimes. And what we do is that we field the assessment. We understand if the new assets are going to perform the same way. And we're just going to dupe the winning creatives. So we will end up having tens, if not hundreds, of different ad accounts and ad sets to scale. So the most important part of scaling, actually, is horizontal diversification. You need multiple media buyers with multiple assets. One single winning campaign can be duped 100 times, taking you from $1,000 a day to $100,000 a day with 5 people managing 20 different assets. It's not rocket science. It's going to be easy. But the hardest part of our business is actually to understand what future holds us. Because this thing is not going to work for much longer. And it's hard for me to actually express myself of what I think about AI and where AI is going. But we're going into a future of uncertainty. And it doesn't matter how smart you are at all. AI is going to be 1,000 times smarter within 3 years. It means if your IQ is 150, that thing's going to be 2,000. I dare you to compete with that. This is what I'm trying to impose within our managers, our CEOs, our media buyers, our tech team. We have an AI evangelist in our tech department. We have a software development company, AI first. We have an AI evangelist. That man's going around, oh, you're not using AI. He needs to be fired. OK, you're done. We don't have time to waste. As much as I love you, we're not doing that. We're not in the business of loving people. We're in the business of doing money. So we need to be fast, otherwise we're going to be out of businesses and with domains banned. Right? Cool. So building a scaling a performance marketing machine is not enough. You can use this playbook and scale your business. It's going to last you 4 months. It's not going to last you 4 years. It's not going to last you 10 years, 15, 20. I put myself in the perspective of where I'm going to be in 5 years, where I'm going to invest my money. How am I going to work? I'm not working today. I don't have a job. I'm an investor. I was struggling for years in telling people what I do for a living. I had the track record. I was trying to, oh, look, I built this company. It's going to take me forever. It's going to take me days to tell that. So I'm a tech investor. I don't have a job. I invest money in project opportunities, companies. I train people. I optimize their brains. I optimize their mindset. I'm good at it. It's working. It's working out for me. But in 2025, the AI integration is not optional. If you don't do that, you're going to be out of business. All of you. Not a single human being on Earth will have a job in this industry alone. Machine learning anticipates policy circumvention today. We have platforms that have unprecedented pattern recognition abilities. I'm going to read this a couple of times. Tech companies have evolved beyond reactive enforcement to predictive prevention. Read that again with me. What does that mean? Do you understand that? Tech companies have evolved beyond reactive enforcement. They were banning you before. Now, they're banning you before launching ads. Plenty of you guys might be launching cats ads tomorrow. They're going to get banned with new IPs, computers, profiles, whatever, you name it. They know already you're a bad actor. That's going to crumble the system. The strategic imperative. 100% AI creative development pipeline. That's what you need to do. You need to align with platforms' objectives and incentives. And you need to be transparent and have compliant business practices. Going white is the only way. I'm stressing out every single day. That's my main job, stressing out. Trying to tell people how we're going to be out of business. And we're successful, much more than a bunch of you guys in here. I have to pivot that around. Our entire business strategy is built around understanding everything that big tech companies do. We need to learn their priorities and incentives from the inside out. By thinking like them, by thinking like platform leadership, we anticipate policy shifts instead of reacting to them. Our user experience, advertiser quality, and regulatory compliance are extremely important. We need to understand how their defense logic works, how AI systems identify and flag potential violations. As of today, we need to be careful of how they will think we will be a bad actor and how to fix that, how to build a reputation behind that. That's extremely hard. It's not media buying. You're going to launch campaigns, everything. E-commerce campaign selling watches. They're going to get banned if you have a bad history. You need to predict everything. So what's our strategic implementation to that? No circumventing, no cloaking, extremely transparent business operations, clear, compliant ad content, legitimate domains and assets. We need to focus on quality user experience, relevant targeting and messaging, clear business, mission alignment.